All right, everyone, we are at the end of week one, day seven. We've got 3 more weeks to go, but I wanted to take a moment to pause and reflect on the week that we've had, where we've talked about hope, our plans for the future, what it felt like to learn that we were having children, and realistically, some of the challenges that will inevitably come, and how we protect our children and plan for the future, and rejoice in the children for who they will become as adults. And in this season of hope, as we wrap up the first week, there's a lesson here that I was taught many years ago, about the difference between optimism and hope. And optimism is a positive outlook. It is a way we view the world that has no real action connected to it. There's no it's just an orientation, right? Whereas hope is a series of actions. It is planning, it is setting goals, and recognizing that the world will not always be perfect or positive. But if we actively engage in the world, if we actively work towards the goals we set for ourselves, um, and for our families, then we can hope that the future is a brighter place than it is today. And so, as dads, um, the last piece I want to leave with you is that this hopeful mindset and this striving for a better world for our children does not mean you have to be the president of a company, does not mean getting a Nobel Peace Prize and becoming a global leader that everyone looks to because you're so wise and amazing. Even though if that's who you are, great. If that's where your destiny takes you, more power to you, and let me know how I can support that. But for our children, they don't care if we make $1 million. They don't care if we are the president of an organization. They care that you made breakfast for them, that you help them pick out their clothes, that they know you'll be there when school is out to take them home. That is what builds hope in our children. That is what builds hope in you that the world will be a better place because you are building the bonds and the trust with your children that can't be erased. Because as they get into puberty and wrestle with emotions, as they get into deciding on college and first jobs and will they get married or not, and is this all that anxiety that comes down the road, the trust that you build in them and the trust you create between the two of you so they know and rely on you allows for hope to spring and grow within them. And that's all that it takes. It seems so simple, but it's really not because there's so many ways to get distracted. And there's that one more phone call or one more email. But if you take the time to show up and be a dad, hope will grow and your kids will be amazing. So take some time today, reflect on hope, reflect on what you've been reflecting on, and how you can continue to strive towards a more hopeful future for yourselves and your families. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.